Well, yesterday Manchester United got a 3-1 win against Aston Villa to confirm top four. The third time in back-to-back seasons since we did it in 11-12 and 12-13 under Fergie. And a very slim chance of still winning the league after the City dropping points. But, let's be honest, that's what happened. But I'm going to talk about the progress under OGS Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Because early on in the season, the City couldn't beat Tottenham, the 2-0 defeat versus Istanbul, the 1-0 defeat versus Arsenal. And people, including me, feared for his job. People thought, well, he's not going to last after the Everton game. If you don't win that, it's goodbye to him. But the way he turned things around, and especially his management, what is second to none. If you look at the people who got in that starting 11, Luke Shaw, the obvious one, how much he improved under Ole, how much Ole backed in, and he's getting rewards. Wan-Bissaka's improving, he's getting attackingly. Maguire, he kept within after the obvious thing quite often in Greece, he kept within the armband. Pogba, he's bringing better up. Pogba, he's giving him a bit more freedom with playing McTominay and Fred. Rashford, he's letting Rashford be Rashford more than Mourinho. Rashford didn't really allow to create because Mourinho would slaughter him, but he's not bothered about that. Ollie, he's back his guy, and when it come up, it work. He's developing Greenwood and making into a superstar. He's bringing a lot of youth through the system. Things are good by Manchester United. He's playing well, he's playing good football, he's winning games from behind. What the manager take a lot of credit for, because especially away, when you're down in the Premier League like United have been, manager could rip into you, he could call you, he could change the system, he could take you off, but he gives his team belief, he back his team, do it in the second half, he don't make subs at half time, and he does allow them to relax and be themselves, knowing that he believes that you've got to come back in second half, and it proves more than once. 31 points picking up from losing positions. That's incredible. That's just over 10 wins. That is absolutely incredible. Because it shows he back his team, he back his players, he's giving them freedom, he's not going mad at them. And he's making them feel apart like, come on, just set up a bit more 5% and we can do it. Other man just going in, playing a bit negative, making a play tighten up, maybe changing things, but you got to give him a lot of credit. Are Man United where Man United want to be? No. Man United is not winning titles, it's about winning European trophies, but we are showing progress and we are showing progression. We got top 4 last year, which all can fight and win a battle. This year, I hope we get to go to the City and Liverpool and be clearly away from Leicester themselves and be better to rest again, but a lot closer to the top 2. Okay, Liverpool had a bad season, but we're going to finish a good second. That's 6 to 10 points away from Manchester City. We're not in the top 4 mess and rubbish, so obviously we confirmed it. And things are good with Man United. I think we need 3 players. I think we need a centre-back, we need a CDN, and we need a striker. But with that set of players, I think second is the highest we can reach, and we are in the cup final. Okay, it's not the cup we wanted to win, but we are still in the cup final. We still bounced back and recovered well after the Champions League to spot the next stick, where if we see teams dropping into the Europa League, struggle a bit because that disappointment, they can't quite handle it. It's not like we had an easy draw too. We had a Chelsea that went withdrawn, lost top of the league. We hammered then. That could have been a tough guy. Milan were our toughest tie, at me, because we didn't really play well, especially in that first leg, but we fought our way through. We didn't panic after giving them the away goal, we didn't panic at half time. He brought Pogba on at the right time on that left when people questioned me why he bringing him on the left, but there you go, give him more room, give him more creativity, and he scored that goal and got us through that tie. Granada, we got over the line, it was a good defensive away reform, it's not conceding that away goal and we defended well. Roma, that second leg was superb. And yet again, credit to the manager, because we could have gone into a shell, we could have gone prime percent, not to concede that third away goal, but he went for it. Again, he went for it, and look, Roma weren't great, but to put 6 back a team in the European semi-final is no mean feat, and give credit to him and the players. We did it, and he does deserve a lot of credit. And the trendy thing is to call Solskjaer, to call him this PE teacher, this Norwegian water boy, but he ain't got an ego. We see people like Arteta, Pep's assistant, the new Guardiola, Mourinho, Pep, Klopp, Lampard. They come in with an ego, and well, Arteta and Lampard, the ego hadn't worked. Ollie came in with no ego. He loved the club. He wouldn't walk best by United. I'm not saying Arteta and Lampard don't love the club, but they came with an ego, and it backfired. He came with no ego. He wanted the best for Man United. Not really recognised manager. Not really. When Mourinho got the job, he said he would be sacked and Solskjaer will replace him. If someone said that to you, you'll give him a bit of a funny look. But he wasn't the best Man United, and he's letting his players well. He could, like what I said, he could have binned off the Gay in his post season. He could have binned off Luke Shaw. He'd be at the club out work for him. Bye bye. He could have binned off Paul Pogba, not being at it, done the right work rate, messing around with the ball. He could have made Rashford go in more into the shell. Not great in the Mourinho. Mourinho gonna go at him. He's way full. He's not creative. He's not got that freedom. But he hadn't. He let these players come out. Martial, he backed in. He been keeping looking okay, he's injured, but he backed in. He has been keeping with him. And Wan-Bissaka, he hadn't gone looking for a better attacking fullback. He kept looking. He backed in, and he's giving him more confidence to go forward, more license to go forward. McTominay and Fred. Man United don't get back to our level. McTominay and Fred should not be in that starting 11. But he made them, but this set of players are made part of that team. He backed them. When people criticised him, he backed them. He will put in the Europa League final, he put in the big games, and they have impressed defensively. And he has backed them defensively, like really playing in the big games. He kept them because he trusted them and the discipline. And it allowed players like Pogba, Fernandes, Greenwood, Rashford, Shaw to get forward, to create something, because they know they've got a good, solid base. And yet again, you don't give that to the manager. You don't go on and when, I bought on the feet for 40 million, I got to let him play. No, you don't fit my team, you don't fit my plans. Right now, you might do next year, but right now, you are not playing in this starting 11 or in this team. Look, Frank don't know his best 11, I just don't know his best 11 because they bought players and trying to fit in. All he said to Don Randovic, you're a top player, you got a lot of percent up, but with this current team we are playing in and the way we want to play, we've not got a proper CDM, so we need 2 perceptors and you cannot do that job the way I want it. McTominay and Fred can, and that's why they are going to pick them over you. You got to give you got to give him that credit and that deserve that he made a tough decision. A lot of managers have gone 40 million, not working out, but my chat a little bit bigger to cheat them, boom, you come in. But no, he gone to what he took, he gone to what he like, and he basically said, the 2 holders I like in that midfield, these 2 people I trust, these 2 most disciplined players, they're not the greatest on the ball, but these 2 most disciplined players, and these 2 can defend, are good in tackles, aggressive. McTominay's call with the height to protect Lindelof. Fred to protect Maguire with the pace. We're going to play in these in front of back 4 and we will be a solid hard team to break down, and they are got the 3rd best defensive record in the league. They lost the least amount of games in the Premier League, can I just say. We are a solid and hard team to break down. Yet again, credit goes down to the manager. Fred. Let's talk about Fred. When Fred came to United, no one knew what he was. All he found this position, all he know he can be disciplined, he can play as a holding midfielder, he's aggressive in tackle, he's someone who will check the tempo, he's someone giving a bit more freedom to come drive with the ball, But all he found that he's not going to play in that cam, he's not trying to play like a box to box. All he found he's an aggressor, he's someone who will shape to the back foot, he's someone if want to he can drive with it. But his main job is to protect that back foot. Give credit to Ole, why his players don't bring it in, but he found a use for him. Maguire. A lot of I like Harry Maguire. Don't matter what people do making silly TikToks of me saying he's underrated. The guy's underrated. People went in and straight away come to Van Dijk. You cannot do that. Virgil van Dijk was one of the final missing pieces in that jigsaw of Liverpool. Harry Maguire was one of the first pieces in the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer jigsaw, if not the first. He came in to stop the goals leaking, and Man United was not leaking goals. They were losing games by beyond goal, but they weren't scoring. Maguire did his job. He led the line. He's been strong in the air. He comes on the ball, and Harry Maguire played 72 games and played every single minute of them up to yesterday where he got his injury. You will not be overrated if you play like that by Manchester United. Pep look after him. Pep been after a lot of great players. Pep look after him. But he's a leader, he's someone who's good in the air, he's someone who can bring out from the back, he's a calm figure. When someone with a bit pacey next to him, he will push up more. Would be allowed to travel the ball more because of Varane or Bailly or Kunde, they can sweep in. And also with Maguire, let's not forget, he's basically doing 3 jobs. He's playing centre back, he's leading the back line, and he's leading the team. They're 3 jobs. They're 3 really hard jobs. Because you look at Liverpool or look at Manchester. At Liverpool, their normal team, Van Dijk lead the back 4, Henderson lead the team. That's City. Company led the team, but Edison or Kyle Walker led the back 4. Though he's doing a really hard job there. Or you could say Fernandinho led the team with City and Company led the back 4. But he's doing 3 jobs, and like a Varane or a Kunde, more like a Varane who's only got experience. He led Trump to World Cup, he played with Ramos. He can probably lead the back 4 a bit more, take that pressure off Maguire, who can focus on leading the team, setting the tempo. And look, he is a top defender, like what I said. He's good in the air, he's calm on the ball, he reads the game incredibly well, he don't go sliding in, he don't go making last ditch tackles. I'm got to give credit to the manager by making him feel like this is his back line, this is his team. And when people questioned him, he haven't gone to the popular thing saying, oh, he's rubbish, he's this. He kept him, like we said that thing in Greece. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer could have looked at me and thought, you're in a bit of trouble off the pitch, I'm going to get rid of the captain, I'm going to drop you for a few games. But no, we made him feel welcome, he backed him, he kept him when he come through that tough time. Now he's a reaping the reward. Top man management from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer yet again. Paul Pogba, we knew that thing with Mourinho. Bit of both in my opinion. Pogba didn't help himself, Mourinho didn't help himself, but Ole made Pogba feel welcome, even hugging him on off the pitch. On the pitch walking out, making him feel welcome, making him feel part of the group and feeling that love from the manager. Paul Pogba need it, Ole's giving it him. Knowing your player, reading your player, giving more freedom on that leg. I think if Man United want to challenge for trophies like we should be, Pogba should be in the middle. But Ole said that, didn't he know it got a CDM? He's known our centre backs aren't the quickest. Paul Pogba, creative player, someone can win you a game. We need that perception of putting out on the leg with this set of players. Yet again, brilliant by Solskjaer for letting Pogba with his man management skills. Great and brilliant tactically, knowing I got them 2 city midfielders, 2 different midfielders that will let Paul focus on his attacking more. He don't come back a lot, and we got 2 people who can help him coming back, who will come back, who will do that work. It will Paul to be more creative, more free, go to the field more, and forget about his defensive job. Tactically, brilliant. My management, brilliant. And you can go to it all. Dad Gea and Dean Henderson. I would personally keep with De Gea, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer backing Henderson. David's been off because his work, not his partner had the baby, and anything came in that. When David came out, he could have gone back to David, but no, giving it Dean. I trust you to see out the season, Man United. I trust you to get us top 4. And I trust you, and I want to see what you can do by this football club. So when Ollie make that tough decision, you can say to Dean, if you want to, look, you're a number 2, I gave you a chance, you haven't took it, David's number 1. Making him feel welcome, giving the opportunity, what Arteta will give with Saliba, what he's not giving with Martinelli. He's giving the opportunity, yet again, and also Dean Anderson's mind, and the number 1, don't make him feel more welcome and more calm on the inside than on the outside. Build my management for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and it's not like he binned off the Gea saying, you're not playing. He played in the Europa League, where Man United only chance of winning the cup, well, the most realistic chance of winning the cup was to win the league, but let's be honest, it won't happen. But yet again, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, by management skills, not putting the game on the sideline, making him play in big games, and in Roma, he was superb, let's be honest. He was brilliant. But when he got that tough chin to make, in the summer, he judged in 2 keepers like he played in the league, he played in the Europa League. He got better skill to judge it off, because he's giving his players to chances. And you can go a lot in the team, and Ollie has turned it around. Like what I said, people saying he's not ruthless. He got rid of 2 club captains. He got rid of Blanchard Young. He got rid of Santos, who's a big personality. He got rid of Lukaku, who's a big personality. He got rid of deadwood players, bringing his own players in, but also making use of the players who's, okay, not the most talented, e.g. McTominay and Fred, but he's giving them a use, he's giving them a purpose. He's making it good to feel welcome, he's making it good to feel part, he's giving people game time. And yet again, you have to give a lot of credit to the manager. I think he can match some of Man United, because we need 3 players. We need a centre back, we need a CDM, and we need a striker. If we can get them players, we can go and challenge for the league. There are a lot of similarity in this Man United team and the Liverpool team in 17-18 under Klopp. A lot. And there's been times I doubted Solskjaer, there's been times Man United fan doubted Solskjaer. But if you look at the bigger picture, and it took me to get out of football with the lockdown thinking, he's doing a decent job, he's getting rid of a lot of bad players, he's bringing a lot of good players in, and if you look at the future of this football club, he's stabilising it, and he's learning on the job. He got the experience seeing his pros to help him do that. He's developing all the time. He's giving play freedom. He letting it affect the tail. When it goes wrong, you don't go mad at him. You just say, "What you do? You do it next time," and it is working. We have not lost away this season. That is an incredible record. Okay, there's no crowds, but Anfield, the Etihad, Stamford Bridge, the Tottenham Stadium, these teams will still be tough to beat at their ground, and we're doing it from behind. Yet again, credit to the manager. He's done a lot of top things so far, and I just wanted to make this video because it's a trendy thing of the flagging off, it's a trendy thing to call a PE teacher, a trendy thing to call in a Norwegian water boy. But if you have to sit back from people's hatred who will watch this video of Man United, you have to think, you know what, he's doing a decent job and he's taking us back where we belong. But it's still a big summer, so he's still got important changes to make. And I trust Solskjaer to make them important, crucial decisions, because the decisions he made are working in favour of him. And I think the decisions he will make will work in favour of him. And that's showing his love by the club, that's showing he knows what he's doing, he's not second guessing, and he's giving players chances to shine. And yeah, again, really my management skills. Like, subscribe, let me know what you believe in the comments. Can Man United challenge for a league next year? I think we get a top centre back, a top CDM and a striker. Why can't we? Let me know what you think in the comments below.